One thing I want to talk about when it comes to festivals was so when I went to North Coast, I went with one person that I knew. Everyone else I didn't know. After that, I met a ton of people, a ton of people. And and there's another thing that people are doing to meet a ton of people: run clubs. Run clubs. There's even in cities there are singles run clubs where singles wear black. So I want y'all's opinion. What do you think is a better way to meet people, festivals or run clubs?
Wait, do they have run clubs in DC?
Yes.
They do?
Yeah.
Are
Yes.
they big?
DC's like
Like
Yes.
DC and
fittest
Arlington. I've seen a
cities.
Clarendon one.
Have you been?
No.
Okay.
I've seen my friends post on stories the DC ones just because they live closer.
Is like running like big, like big right now, or is it just
It's-
because of run clubs?
It's pretty big right now. I think it kind of got bigger during COVID because people wanted to get active, and that's all you could do is run
Gyms were
outside.
closed.
Gyms were closed, so they
Okay.
started running, and I think it just kept going and going, and I think it exploded because low barrier to entry. Everyone can run. Literally everyone can run. And these run clubs, you have like fast people, slow people, and like people of all shapes and sizes and different ethnicities and stuff like that.
Okay.
A lot of like YouTubers or like fitness people have turned from like bodybuilding to like running. for
Yeah,
some reason.
exactly.
Like Nick Bear,
Mm-hmm.
Online Coach, is another one.
Mm-hmm.
I forget who else, but yeah, I'm like, why are all these bodybuilders becoming runners now?
The fad.
I think it is also like lately mental health awareness has definitely increased over the years.
You think it's because of COVID, which is that people had nothing to do but think about mental awareness?
Yeah, we got too much time on our hands.
Yeah, and it's just like when you're just like inside all the time like that, that's not good for you too. Like how they say you can take vitamin D supplements, but nothing beats like getting sunlight, getting exercise.
Or the real vitamin D?
Relax.
For girls. Or guys.
I'm just kidding. I just had to throw that in there.
That's
You
what they
set
call
yourself
it. That's
up.
what they call it D3. Vitamin D3.
Anyways, but Jay, so you're back to the question. Sorry for that tangent.
Well,
Are you
no, it's cool. We spoke a little bit about run clubs, but I mean, even you were talking about like bodybuilders and stuff. Diplo has his own run club. Fashion brands have started their own run clubs too.
Okay. So two things. First thing, you said what's more popular, meeting people at festivals or meeting people at run clubs?
No, what's easier?
What's
right?
easier, you think?
Okay, what's easier? Okay. Anybody want first crack or can I
Go
have it?
ahead.
Go ahead.
Okay. I believe that both of them, they could be different. They could be different in the context of for a run club, it's probably easier to meet locals because it's probably like people like we in the DC area. So it's probably meeting people who are willing to go out there and run to meet people who are more local. Okay. And I think with festivals, it's probably more what's the term I'm looking for? Conglomeration. Is that a word I'm looking for? A gathering of people from places far and wide who enjoy the same genre of music. So I feel that if you do meet, you probably have more exposure because you're meeting people from different places. Whereas run clubs, you're meeting people more that are locals. You know, and then on top of that, I believe that with festivals, you're meeting people who might like running, who might not like running. You know, he like all your. I guess the interest of what you're going into is different. Music, and I guess like that festival environment compared to running.
Yep.
But it's also I feel like it's also a money thing too. I think it's probably more expensive to go to a festival and meet new people compared to a run club where all you need some sneakers and black if you're single,
Yeah.
right? So I guess there's pros and there's cons.
Yeah.
Is it easier?
Well, which would you rather do if you were single?
I think that if I was single and if I had to pick one over the other, I would rather meet somebody at a festival because you have some level of interest if you're going to a festival. Like you probably enjoy the music somewhat, right? Or I think that some people who go to festivals, even if you're not like a hardcore EDM fan, you still enjoy it to some extent. Like it's not like terrible to you. So maybe you have that commonality. I think with Run Club, the difference between that is, what if you're not actually a runner and you're going there? You know, what if you're going to a run club, but you're not actually like into running, but you're only going there for the purpose of meeting a single?
Yeah.
And say that you do hit it off with somebody who does like running. What happens when you go revert back to who you are, and say you meet somebody a month, 2 months down the line, because you could only fake it for a couple months, 2-3 months, 4 months, I don't know.
Hey, for however long that you gotta go to them run clubs, man. Some people are desperate out here.
Okay, so I feel that a lot of times with hobbies, some people, if it's not something you truly want to do, you might pick it up for a month or two. After you get bored of it, you just drop it. So say you meet somebody at a run club who is into that, who actually is an avid runner and wants to run all the time, and say you go to the run club a couple times, you run together, you guys chat while you're running or chat while you talk, walking and whatnot. You hit it off, hey, blah, blah, blah. And you take it outside the run club, you go on a couple dates. You got the girl now, or you got the guy now, and the other person, what if you stop going to these run clubs and they still want to go? Then you have a conflict of interest. And they're like, you change. You used to go to the run club all the time. Now you don't go no more. You just stay at home playing video games, or you stay home doing this and that.
But that's why
Can't you say the same for festivals? Like, there's certain festivals that can attract just people that just want to go for the hype versus people that are there for the music.
Okay, I can see that. I can
Yeah.
see
So
that.
it's just like at the end of the day, like use your best judgment.
Okay, I guess what I'm trying to get at is I feel that with the run club is more like you're advertising your lifestyle in a way, because you're physically running, you know, or walking. I think they say that people walk at run clubs too.
well, there's like the faster paced people and the slower paced people.
Yeah, but you have to constantly keep going to them to basically. I feel like it's kind of like going to the gym and like working out. Like if you have that gym crush, you know, you guys see each other every single day, and then you guys know what I mean, right? And then like you guys build that rapport. Maybe one day you walk to them when you walk, I guess cross paths when you're going to the bathroom. You give them and then turns into, hey, how you doing? Turns into small talk. Next thing you know, y'all friends, and then you take it out. Right? It's kind of like that, right?
I
Like
guess
gym crushes.
it is in a way. Although I don't know if I'm ever in the gym going like this to a girl.
Yeah, I never done that.
I never done that, but I'm saying that
That's
like
meant for we must clarify. That's meant for the bros, isn't it?
I've had some bros
Some girls
dap me
can,
up.
some girls can get that.
the girls do.
man.
I feel like if a girl's a homie, you do that too.
Like all my guy friends dap me up at the gym.
Yeah.
Most of them.
When I see Viv, if I ever see Viv, I was like, "What's up?
Yeah.
What's up?"
It's just a me thing. I don't do like this to girls. I don't go. I don't give them what's up. I'll give them a
If you're one
dap
of
or
the
a
guys,
hug.
you can get it.
Yeah, if you're a guy, you can. But yeah, I
No,
feel
no,
you.
but I'm saying like if you're a girl, but like it's kind of one of the guys.
Oh, okay, that's fair.
They
Oh, like a homie,
yeah,
That's
they
fair.
can get
like
it.
a homie. Okay,
That's fair. But would you say run clubs probably makes it more okay to go up to somebody though, especially if you're going to a singles run club? I feel like you're going there with or you should go there with the expectation that you might get hit on, or you're open to getting hit on, low key. Especially if those singles run clubs that everyone wears black if they're single.
I feel like you are correct in a sense, because you're basically like advertising yourself by doing the color thing.
Mm-hmm.
You're basically welcoming it, but I feel that at a festival, it might be easier at a festival because most of the time you're not sober.
I mean, I didn't want to say that.
But it might be easier because, like I said, when your inhibitions when they're lowered and you feel more sociable, you're like you got something flowing in your veins, you know.
Yeah.
You feel
Yeah.
more sociable, you know. So it might be easier, but I don't know. I feel like with a festival, you can kind of like cold approach it more because it's more like it's probably that one time opportunity. You're probably never gonna see that person ever again unless you don't do it. But
Yeah.
while as a run club, you probably see them next week.
Maybe. What about you? What do you think? What do you think would be better, festivals or run clubs?
I don't like running, so
All right, well, that's
Festivals.
very
it's hard.
simple.
It's hard to put myself in that situation because I cannot run for shit.
Amen, bro.
tried.
I agree.
Amen.
I've tried.
Amen.
I've tried running with my friend T, and it's not like. And she's little. She's probably like 4'10" or 4'11", and she'll start running. I'm like, yo, you need to start walking. 'Cause I'm good for like a minute, and then it's
And you see,
my lungs are. I don't know how I play football. I guess they're so different now.
Mm-hmm.
and you see how these knees are built, right? They ain't conditioned like that no more.
Yeah, I can't do that anymore. I'm too heavy.
Yeah.
I think Jesse has a good point though about being local. The run
Yeah.
clubs are local, so it's easier to probably meet people. But I feel like I mean, I've never been to a rum club, but people at festivals are like super nice.
Mm-hmm.
Like I feel like it's pretty easy to just talk to anybody, and everyone's like pretty friendly.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, like at EDC, I like barely grazed like this one girl. And she's like, oh my god, sorry. Like she made it like a kind of like a bigger thing than it needed to be. I was like, oh, like fuck, my bad. I fucking bumped into you.
Yeah.
But
That was her way to get in.
no.
She said, approach me.
Talk to me.
That was her choosing signal.
Acknowledge me.
Acknowledge me.
Yeah, but being under the influence of stuff probably makes it easier.
Yeah. What about you, Viv? What do you say?
I don't run either, and if I do ever join one, I'd probably just be like speed walking. I'd say probably festival.